Hello, welcome back to my channel. I filmed a blush video earlier today. It'll be up like 2 days before this, but I know that I need to declutter my foundation and powder drawer, which is this one right here, but I figured I'm going to just start my declutter series a little bit early. We'll go through primers and moisturizers and whatever else is in this drawer. And I'll get rid of anything that's expired, and then we'll just start working our way down the list. So this will be a video, and then I'll do foundations and powders in a separate video. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of the parts, because we're going to go all the way through eyeshadow. Even though I did an eyeshadow declutter recently, I want to go through every single drawer again. So yeah, let's upstairs. And I was like, man, I really just need to go through my foundation. So I figured I would start at the top. I left my tripod upstairs. I did it like 3 times today. So I have you propped up on one of my brush holders. So we're just going to roll with that. I kept telling myself, oh, I need to just leave it downstairs because I want to start filming down here regularly again, and took it upstairs. So the angle's a little bit different from some of the videos you would have seen earlier in the week, but we're just gonna roll with it. One thing that I know I can get rid of, and I got this recently, so it makes me a little bit sad. I just don't like the way this smells, and this is super, like, it's not the glowy part that's off-putting, but it's very, like, this is just as glowy. This actually is glowy and has a little bit of smoothing. Like, this is just a glowy base, and I don't love this, and I just pulled up a couple things that do the same thing. So this is going to go. The Becca Backlight Priming Filter is still good. This, I'm sure, is expired. I bought it right before the brand shut down, so we're going to keep that. I love the Stay Matte from Rimmel. I'm actually able to use this all over my face, which it's a really nice smoothing primer. My skin reacts really well with this. Another smoothing primer that worked out really well. I used it mainly when I was in Montana because I was having issues with my skin being overly dry. It happens when you travel and you're in a different climate. And then I was in my grandmother's house, which was dusty and all the things. So Time Balm, it's just, this is like the Benefit Professional, or like the Smashbox Photo Focus primer. It's very similar to that. A glowy one that I think is fine, similar to this. I just held it up. This is the Glow Serum from Hard Candy. This has a little bit of a scent to it. It's got a fruity smell. Does the same thing as the one that I'm going to get rid of. It's just liquid highlighter is essentially what this is. So we'll keep that one. This Smoothing Priming Moisturizer, it's glowy. It's very similar to the Becca one. I'm going to try and use this up. Another product in a similar vein, but maybe not as smoothing as the Becca, just because this is a little bit thinner, is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. But again, I like this. There's nothing wrong with it. The only reason I'm going to keep this is just because I have a couple. This is good for like mixing in with moisturizer to give you kind of that loomy glotion kind of a look. So I'm going to hold on to that one. Another one similar to like the balm this is from Synogens. This is just a pore minimizer. It's a silky smoothing primer. I don't love Synogens. It's an MLM. I was a seller for a while just because I wanted a discount on the lip products, but I have it, so I'm going to try and keep it and use it. The Niacinamide e.l.f. gripping primer is good. I like this one better than the green one. The green one is just too sticky for me. This one's more manageable. Another good smoothing primer is the Touch and Soul. I don't know. I probably need to just use this up. Is this still good? It doesn't smell bad. I've had this one for a while. There was like a chunk that came out, but that's probably good. It's a smoothing primer. Obviously, I used a lot when I got it. I need to This needs to go out, like stay out. This needs to stay out because I need to use those before they go bad. Another good smoothing primer. This is the L'Oreal Magic Base Perfect. It comes in this little pot. This is the closest thing that I found to the Argan Rose Hip one that Urban Decay used to have. That was one of my favorite smoothing primers. This is the closest thing as far as formula, texture, all of the things. It's different from the e.l.f. putty, which I do have that. Also, I have the cookies and cream one upstairs, I think. This hard candy, I think this is just a hydrating primer. This was part of their like Girl Scout line. There's no smell. I don't think this was even really cooling. It's just, this is just like a moisturizing primer. I'm going to think about that. I don't know if I need that because I have this from Laura Geller. That's a hydrating primer. And then I think I have one upstairs from Dominique Cosmetics that's a moisturizing, smoothing serum kind of a thing. I put this one back in my drawer. I don't love the green Power Grip. I like the regular one better, so I think I can let that go. An under eye primer from Rude Cosmetics. The cookies and cream or even the e.l.f. putty, if you have fine lines, just put a little bit of a smoothing primer just under your eyes, just a little bit, because you can overdo it. This doesn't really do anything, so I'm going to get rid of that. This little Natural Radiance base from MAC, little mini, can probably go away. I have this other Age Perfect Blurring Face Primer from L'Oreal. I bought this because I was trying to find a good dupe for the Urban Decay one when that one expired. And then I have the e.l.f. liquid putty. I don't think I need this one just because, like I said, I have a sticky one from LYS, so I know that e.l.f. Power Grip can go. I have the liquid putty to try out. It's in with my new stuff, and I think there's one other primer over there. So I'm going to let this one go. And I'm going to let the hard candy one go just because, like I said, I know I have a couple over in my new box. What do I have? Do I have anything in my caboodle? I have my extra one of these. I think this is the new one. Okay. So this is a good tacky primer. What are you? This is Multi-Effect Face Primer from ZC. I don't know what this does. Is this the green one? This one's got a little bit of a green tint to it. I think it's help smoothing, but the green, if you have any redness, is going to help cancel that out too. So I think I'll hold on to this. I'm going to get rid of my little sample. I do have my e.l.f. putty brush in here, and then this is, I think it's an SPF, so that technically shouldn't go in this drawer. And then I've got my bronzy drops in here too. Okay, so I've gotten rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 primers, and then these I'm gonna throw in my caboodle with my other one of these. I think this is the new one. So we'll keep those, and then I also have some skincare in this drawer, so let's go through that. And then the only reason I keep this brush in here is because it's so short. I worry it's gonna like get lost in the shuffle, but I wonder if I poke it in where my eye brushes are, because I feel like it's getting dusty in this drawer. Okay, so this is from ZC. This is an SPF 50. I have the e.l.f. one. This has a little bit of a glow to it. This one does pill up on me sometimes, so I have to be careful about the skincare underneath. This is a vitamin C moisture and sunscreen from Murad. This one, is this still good? It's important to... This kind of seems like it has separated and I don't really use it. So this is going to go in the garbage. I've had that one for a long time. It survived my last declutter, and I was like, I'm gonna try and use it. What is this? This is for dark circles. That is a really big bottle. This is a pumpkin spice daily moisturizer. Is this still good? As long as it's not expired. I have so much on that hand I can't smell. It smells fine. I feel like something like this, like when it goes, it's gonna like turn and be noticeable. So keep these. And then what do I have? This is illuminating face oil. This is eye depuffing gel from Dr. Brandt. Some of this stuff, I've got moisturizers in here. Gel cream that's almost used up. As long as this stuff isn't expired, there's room for it in this little tray. So there is the after. So got rid of quite a bit. These are the things that are being decluttered out of the primer. So I think that went really well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Again, these drawers are full, too full. So definitely this needed to be done now and not later. So again, I appreciate you being here, and I'm gonna film the foundation video after this, but you'll see it in a couple of days. So again, make sure you're subscribed, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye everybody.